Hello everybody, Zeff here with ZeffsTrading. Hope you guys are doing well today. October 1st, 2024. This will be our chart lesson for today of the ES futures. As we can see, market sold off here, went to yesterday's low, this red dotted line here at 57.5625. Pretty much ended here for today, chopped sideways for quite a big portion of the day. But there's some trades in here, a lot of aggressive trades, and at the end of the day, some pretty high probability setup trades. So as we can see here in the pre-market session, we were just trending from where yesterday pretty much closed. Went sideways here, and there's really nothing in here, unfortunately. There is a first entry, second entry long. It's below the EMA. It's quite sideways here. It's at 3 o'clock in the morning, so you don't really want to take that stuff. Market opens here, as you can see, 6:30, and then immediately sells off. There's really no way to get into this downtrend here. I mean, that's the first pullback. You could sometimes buy or sell the first pullback if you know what you're doing. But as you can see, it comes all the way down and then have kind of this final flag formation in this small trading range with a failed breakout. Tries again to make its way higher and then sells off. And this is really where our first trade comes in. You can see how much price action evolved just within those 15 minutes. But basically, you get a first entry, second entry short with the first leg down, and not a good signal bar. But if you know what you're doing, and maybe your signal bar was better, then you have the probability on your side of taking a first entry, second entry short. And then after that, you get that new low, so you got to be careful with this one. This is a little bit of a better signal bar, but again, all of these, I just try to get in with a limit order, a few ticks back, somewhere around here if I can, making sure my stop's where it needs to be. So maybe you could scalp out for that, at least to the swing low here is what you would at least be aiming for, and most of the time it'd work out. Then as you can see, we kind of have this consolidation wedge happen here. You get a double bottom and then makes its way higher, and then this is where the trend channel, bearish trend channel, starts to form. I'll make this khaki so it's a little easier to see. As we can see, we never have a break in new high. You just have an attempt up once, twice, and 3 times, and then sell-off happens. And again, kind of this repeat thing right here with a steep sell-off, no real way to get in except for, if you want, ride that second leg down on the first pullback. And as you can see, we got to just about the measured move there. A little small correction here with just one move up. It's a good signal bar, but you never get a second entry short or anything in here, and your 2 legs are already done. So looking at this, you could expect maybe the market might bottom out here. It comes back and it tests it 1, 2, and 3 times with this higher low. This one's pretty tempting to take, but with a day like this, and the market selling off, I'd be kind of hesitant to go long until I see some really good price action to show me that a major trend reversal might be in play. But then I do count the first entry, second entry short failure as it runs higher here, and that looks like a pretty decent aggressive trade to take. At least looking for the move up back to the previous day's low. Market makes its way up again and touches it 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. Boom, sells off one more time. Pulls up, tries to recover. Market sells off again, and then you get that other move break and new low. And then repeat pattern happens again. First entry, second entry short, failure, runs higher. This one right here I liked a lot better because of the context of the 1, 2, 3 triple test with the higher low. This one in itself doesn't look that good. And you're still making lower lows here, so you got to be careful. Market makes its way a little bit higher here. Again, right back up to the previous day's low. You can see how that acts as a magnet all the time. You have this lower high forms, but it's right into the EMA. Looks quite congested just overall right here, so don't really like that. But what I did like was this first entry, pullback, second entry, and you can see it ticks 1 above, long failure. And good signal bar right there. Plenty of room back down to at least a swing lows here with a low risk. So this one you could definitely at least aim for maybe first target here, second target somewhere down here if you want. As it comes down and breaks all the way to a new low here, we could see a little small consolidation happening. Probably divergence as well, so you could always look for those if you're trading those. Rallies higher, boom, first entry, again, repeat pattern, second entry short failure, and this one overall looks pretty good. Decent signal bar closing almost on its 1/3, holding above the EMA twice here. Market makes its way higher here with a break, new low, a couple legs to a new low, back to the previous day's low as support. And then as the market makes its way higher again, testing up here, you can kind of see this small trading range that's occurring across the board. Another trade comes in with a first entry, second entry long failure. Low risk bar here, as you can see. Only a few ticks. And that rejects right back down to the previous day's low. And then we get another bigger leg down all the way back to 57.47. And you can see it just kind of another move down, break, and then 1, 2, 3 triple test here as I saw it with a good signal bar. You can see on kind of a more clear picture here on what's going on. Testing previous days, testing previous swing highs and coming back down to the lows here, and always trying to stick to or near this previous day's low. So as the market makes its way down after this triple test here, we can see turns into a small trading range. And then I saw this as a 1, 2, and 3 triple test. This is a pretty decent signal bar. I would just enter with a limit order for a quick scalp because probability of it going back down to the swing low, when you see move sideways like this below the EMA, usually get at least another leg down. Usually doesn't just reverse. It usually goes back down, bounces, back down, up, bounces. So you can expect that to happen. Then as the market makes its way right back down and getting below 57.39 here, small pause before the rally begins. And then this is where more of the clear-cut price action really started to play out with a nice move up, down, and then you have a double top, resets the count. First entry, pullback, second entry, long right there, nice outside bar closing on its high. Price holding nicely here at the 57.44.75 mark. And then as I saw this run higher here, you have your first pullback with a really nice biggish bullish uptrend starting to form. And with this signal bar here, again, you're just buying the first pullback, looking for the other leg up. And if you want, you can always go for 2 times your risk on things like this. I should note that this particular one isn't necessarily a PATS system. I just wanted to mark it and show you when you have moves up and prices holding above EMA like we talked about yesterday, then that means you can usually buy the first pullback and expect to go for 2 to 3 times your risk depending on how you want. And that is a tribute to one of the Linda Raschke rules. As the market wakes its way higher here, multiple green bars closing on their highs, as you can see. Little small pullbacks here, chopping sideways, and then you have a really clear-cut first entry pullback, second entry long. Beautiful signal bar, definitely take that. And then you have your break, and it kind of just turns into this trading range here, as you can see. But once again, you have another, first entry pullback, second entry long. I saw this as a 1, 2, and 3 triple test as well, at least riding it back up to the previous swing high at 57.81, where the market's been testing again. Bounce, 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 bounce. So pretty good signal bar there, clear cut, double high probability setup. Market finally breaks out of this trading range here in the last 30 minutes, and then you have a first entry pulls back up, second entry short. I would go with this on the break below the outside bar, and you have plenty of room down. This takes a second, but you're still looking for the move down low here with this one leg break, pullback. You could also, I think, argue to enter on this pullback as well with this good signal bar. Just enter with a limit order because if it goes above it, you're probably wrong and the EMA is not holding. And then for the remaining of the day, just chop sideways here, goes right back down to previous day's low, sells off, and you can see right back at it. So that's pretty much how I saw it for today. Little hard to read the price action. These second entry longs are definitely better, and this triple test was quite good. But that's how I saw it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this chart review. And as always, see you guys tomorrow.